NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And it's coming up next.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Play 1, and Prescott to the air. And trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got room. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. 30 yards for Saquon Barkley. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides way better? They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves.
That word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. But matter your experience level as a quarterback. You throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come back out the next drive and act like it never happened, and that's what we're seeing here.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Prescott to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
The defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Toward the sideline, it's good. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Kadarius Toney deep for the Giants. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second. But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. Surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
The game's changed. Now people would say it's evolved. Okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and now Jones. And he bats it away.
Now a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, 44 yards. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked more between those touchdowns. Defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 14-0. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14.
You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again.
The second, a lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
On is the punter, Brian Ager, to kick this one away.
Here comes Tony on the return.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. A 62-yard punt return.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a night that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Gano now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. We know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession. Ever come back from a 4-score deficit? And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 2nd down, Elliott. A beautiful fake. And he's upended at the 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Washington. And this one, now they got to get to the line quickly. And that's Elliott, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle.
That cross midfield to the 48.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Here will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? They're blocking for you the entire game, but as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much 3 seconds the final clocking.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
On the return, it's Tony.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play for another big game, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On 2nd down and 4. Jones.
Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
This is caught inside the 15. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Gano for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for the Giants. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good-size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them.
Because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The Cowboys offense now, they head the second half. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one.
But not before getting this inside the 30. A first down carry by Elliott. Down he goes at the game. Just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only option. Because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid.
Witching hour, that's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here. The big fella. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the Giants take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Well, everything right now going wrong for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least, but it winds up being blocked and returned the other way.
And then you hope you might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, let some other guys play.
Gano the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Dallas offense set for this next drive. It can look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for. Runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst night.
This time it's incomplete. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Prescott. And that is it goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
That's taken on the 25. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York set to take the field. The last in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. And now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
From the 44, Jones going for the deep ball.
And it's knocked. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. Touchdown! Kenny Galladay, 56 yards. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Kenny Galladay.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. That is incomplete.
Reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tay Crowder.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half.
They won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Arlington. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Prescott. Over the middle, completion there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. To the air again, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Holding, offense.
Just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now Prescott. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And he's good. 2nd and 7. Throwing. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. Made at the Giants 14. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that in connections. That it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll get about 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Reset, an 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. There he goes right side. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and a return for 6.
Gano now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board. Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. This better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now, a quick throw there going to be...
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. He'll take it at the 42. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field.
Well, CD, it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
You think that on the sideline, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll manage to pick up. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.